Hey, back again, making another video. I'm gonna be rating all the races in Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion, my take on it, and I'm gonna be as brutally honest with y'all as possible. Now you may be asking, have I already done this before? Yes, I have, but let's just say I kind of filtered myself on that video because, you know, I thought people would just be a sensitive little crybaby bitch about what I think. And now, after drinking a little bit of some rum and some whiskey, I'm going to be as brutally fucking honest with y'all as possible. Y'all notice these three CACs, the only CACs I have. A female Saiyan, a female Majin, female Earthling. Now, keep that in mind. Those are the only three CACs that I decided to keep. Now, let's get into the chopping board. By far the worst fucking CAC that you could ever goddamn pick is the goddamn Melmajins. The only time you really would pick a Melmajin if it's, I don't know, happen to have a playstyle that you preferably like. Damage rise, it's a balance type on everything from melee to strike to, like, literally all of it does the same amount of fucking damage. Really not special when it comes to that. The only specialty it really has is being the highest health and damage reductor, as long as you have a lot of stamina. Now, if you have below 3 bars of stamina, well, it takes double damage. This is the reason why I fucking hate Mel Majins. Garbage. Garbage fucking race. I honestly would prefer if they put a fucking buff variant of the Mel Majin. Now, they got this fat margin in here because apparently fat margins are supposedly, the lore behind it is that they're more lazy while these are more hardworking. So it is literally the opposite of what you would suspect out of a human or Saiyan, right? So instead of the dominant one being the male, it's the female taking the dominant side of the family. So let me just give you an example of this. Female Saiyans are more likely to be able to work, while the fucking male monsters be more of housework, like inside cleaning dishes and shit. That so like, not only it's just a fucking twist on the head, but I mean the female margin is literally the highest strike damage character in this whole game. So yeah, they really did turn it on its head. But anyway, enough about that fucking character. Second worst character by far, Freezer Race. I have tried everything to make it fun, to make it enjoyable. The fact that it doesn't even have a stamina break combo, and most of its combos just suck fucking ass. And every possible goddamn combo you could think of, or, you know, every possible build you could think of with this CAC, is just absolutely fucking horrendous. It sucks ass. And that golden form, actually, believe it or not, used to be a really good form until fucking Bandai Div decided to give it a negative 15 key gain, where it's pretty much like an issue with Super Saiyan 3, which why the fuck they did that, I have no idea. If they really had a problem about it being so good as a 3-bar move, they might as well have done made it a 5-bar working, and then that would solve the issue. But no, they want to be a little bitch, so I mean, we can't really argue with that, but anyway. There goes that garbage race. Alright. Alright. I kinda am gonna stand biased with the Metal Earthling. So, to spare it from being the third worst. Yeah, I fucking did it. What are you gonna do about it? What the fuck you gonna do about it? The third worst character in this whole fucking game. I don't care what anyone says. Male Saiyans, even though they got really good melee damage and they are a balance type, right? And they get an attack boost. One, they have red flashing health, and they got one of probably the most easiest combos to understand. You know, with the square and triangle combos. But because of that, we got people running around with 200 in basic attack with Super Saiyan God, and I will make you regret that. Plus Ki Blast Canyon, and they will fucking keep on spamming that shit, and then at the very end of it, do Fuck to Live the Burst and say, oh hey, that's a combo. After when they fucking blast you at least 20 fucking times with Ki Blast Canyons. People say, the fucking Metal Earthlings are more worse with their square triangle. What you talking about? What you talking about? No, the fuck they ain't. At least the ones that use a Metal Earthling has way more skill than a fucking brain dead Mel Sand user, and I'm sorry. And when I first started out in Xenoverse 2, that was actually my first CAC to use, because I never really fucked around with Mel Sands in Xenoverse 1. So, doing something different at least, I got to know. I put up with this shit for at least, I don't know, like 4 fucking years on my original Mel Sand or my original main before I fucking got rid of it without any remorse for it, because I got sick and tired of this shit. But good God, absolutely fucking garbage. Garbage fucking character. Garbage. Alright. The fourth CAC. I want to say it's well, I mean, I will say it's decent, but it ain't good nor bad, which is the Metal Earthling. Why Metal Earthlings? Well, they rank second in strike damage while having a pretty decent melee damage, even though they rank fourth. Yeah, they rank fourth in melee damage. So, you get what I mean. But they're absolutely fucking horrendous at Ki Blast. Like, they literally dead last. Well, almost dead last at Ki Blast damage. Besides the, well, actually, they tied with female margins on being the worst at Ki Blast damage, surprisingly. But the one benefiting factor I like is that square triangle, which you have so much combo variety for it, requires some skill to master. But that key auto recovery that the Earthlings have is also another nice benefiting factor about them, which is what I love. Right? It's really good. Right? And Earthlings, by the way, are actually the third tankiest, like, for female and male, they're the third tankiest, CAC you could use when it comes to health stats rise. And they're pretty decent. Both of them are really decent. But anyway, enough about the male Earthling. Upcoming fourth, the Namekian. Namekian ranks third, right below the female margin and melee damage, which the females tied with, Namekians, but they got a better, they obviously have a way better square triangle combo than than the Namekians, which is why, even though they both rank the same in third place, it's still placed higher because of that better combo stuff, and it has a better DPS, and it's really quick. But anyway, the Namekians, They are a balance type just like the male Saiyans, even though they got lesser basic attack. But they got the second highest health pool in the game, which allows a lot of tanky stuff to be played with them. But their unique skill, the unique racial skill, I like calling it, is when they have red flesh and health that can regenerate health, which is what makes these very viable in some of these players' eyes, actually. And until orange form comes out, which I don't know when that's supposedly is going to come out, but eventually it might. I don't know. I mean, shit, Bandai might not do it. They may not. You know, you have no idea. I'm not gonna touch them until the orange form comes out. And when the orange form comes out, I'll make another Namekian build, and I'll post a video about it. Right. So, enough of that. Our last remaining three, each one is good in their own sense of ways. And it's really hard, being dead ass with you, not being biased, it's really hard to tell which one is better than the other. Because they're with a unique playstyle for their particular type of fighting, that all of them could easily be first place if we're going to do that, but we will have to rank them. And that's the suckiest fucking part, because these are actually really good fucking CACs. Really good CACs. So, I'm a strike main myself. I also like decent melee damage. I really love this CAC. But, even though it's really quick with its DPS, highest strike damage by far in this whole goddamn game, fight me over it. By far, probably a really good CAC in general because of the fast stamina recovery, and so on and so on. But the one thing that annoys me is that they're kind of flimsy. Like, a basic, super could do surprisingly decent amount of damage on them if you're not careful. But even with that, they're still really good. Which is why, if you're going to make a strike build and you want the absolute best, you don't care about auto key recovery, and you just want something that's good, female margins is perfect for you. It's real perfect for you. Alright, enough out of that anyway. We got the female Saiyan, the female Earthling. So, the female Majin ranks third. So which one is going to rank second? The female Saiyan or the female Earthling? Ever since the female Saiyan got nerfed, right, real shitty fucking, real shit-tastic fucking basic attack. Like, they really are dead last in basic attack. If people think, oh, no. They got a decent basic attack. Tell that person to go shut up and suck a lip dick or some crap like that, because the female Saiyan, when it comes to their basic attack, is absolutely fucking horrendous. If you ever watch my Three Sisters video guide, I highly recommend you to watch that, so then you can get a grasp of how bad it is, and also how you make proper builds out of, the female Saiyan, the female Earthling, and the female Majin. highly would recommend that video, the Three Sisters video guide. But anyway, ever since that, right, the one thing that the female Saiyans surprisingly get better at is Z vanishes. How the fuck did that happen? I don't know. I don't know why they made it like that, but apparently they do. They also have a very decent ki and stamina recovery. I mean, that's just the damn truth. They got fairly basic and decent. I mean, granted, their health is better at the female margin, and one, their, you know, health goes low to reflection health. They get additional attack boost for strikes and ki blasts. Well, I think it's just an attack boost in general, meaning that it boosts everything, but I'm not all too sure. All I just know is that it increases your damage, and that's really good. But the one thing that I find better than the female Saiyan is the female Earthlings. Yes, Burcol, you can comment on this video as much as you fucking want, try to bash female Earthlings, but I think the reason why you hate them so much is because of their beautiful, easy, simple, heavy stamina break, light stamina break, and so much potential with their ki blast rise. I feel like you, Burcol, are just coping and rolling out of your bed as you cry yourself to sleep because you did not make a female Earthling. So, sucks to be you. That's what I say. No, people will say, oh, would I rank the female Earthling higher than the female Saiyan? Well, no, actually. Even though they're the third tankiest unit, tied with, you know, the male Earthlings, like I said, Earthlings are the third tankiest CAC you could possibly make. But, no, I wouldn't say that. Why? It's because even though they could do stupid, horrendous damage because of them being ranked second in ki blast damage, and ranked fourth in melee damage, just like the male Earthlings, actually, which is ironic enough because this description where it says males have stronger strike super attacks and females have stronger ki blast super attacks is actually a befitting description for them because that's actually really true. Male Earthlings got the second highest strike, while females got the second highest ki blast. And here's also really funny. Male Earthlings got the worst ki blast, while female Earthlings got the worst strike. So, you know, it's kind of like a yin and yang. Both of them also got auto ki recovery, which is why they're really good at regenerating ki. But like I said, I believe the befitting second place title should go to the female Earthlings. And it's not for the reason that you're going to think. You're going to be really surprised for the reason. But anyway, let's get into the reason why the female Saiyan is the top one CAC that you possibly have to make if you're going to play PvP, rank, whatever, or you're just going to do PvP, you know, story missions or whatever. So, let's get into this. Female Saiyans got the highest ki blast attack damage by far, which people make literally. It's more common to see literally none but ki blast builds running around, like female ki blast Saiyan builds running around than a balance step or a strike, because apparently that's all they really give a damn about, which let those people bleed out, I say. But they rank third in strike supers, so that means they are really good as a balance. So, put 51 in Strike Supers and 100 in Ki Blast Supers. Will not regret it. It's a really decent, hybrid build, which allows it to have a lot of combos. And because of the access to Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God, which don't use Super Saiyan God if you think it's going to magically give it more melee damage, which it does give it more melee damage, but it just, like I said, female Saiyans still suck ass at fucking melee, so tomato, tomato. But female Saiyans also really be good with Beast, if you're interested, which I'm not interested because it's the until they give it a fast transformation animation, then I might fuck with it. But if they still be like how it is, I'm not screwing with it. I'm not dealing with that. But they also got Super Saiyan 3, Future Super Saiyan, and Super Vegeta. If you don't get the painted picture now, I'm gonna question your intelligence. These could possibly be for anything you could think of. They could be a strike build. They could be just a basic Ki Blast. They could be anything that you could possibly want them besides of it being a melee, but I don't think people really would give a damn about melee. If they really give a shit only about fucking melee damage, then make a fucking Nelsan or a fucking Namekian for that shit. But if you don't give a fuck about it and you're more so of combo damage rise, the female Saiyan. By far best decision strategically that you could possibly make. But the other thing is about female Saiyans that you could possibly never, and I mean never regret, is when they get that red flashing health, think about the additional damage. You see where I'm going with this. It gets additional damage, which allows you the internal to get more damage out of your combos. It's a fucking cheat code. It's a fucking cheat code in our hands. And they're surprisingly really simple combo setup. They got a real easy, square and triangle combo that you could easily master and do a whole variety of stamina breaks from heavy to light, and a whole bunch of variety of combos. For example, like my popular combo, where you keep on pressing X until it kicks it up and then, teleports behind them, and then you could do a time skip montage. And landed so casually and so ethically. Like I said, these are by far, you could make them whatever you could possibly want them, whether it's strike, Ki Blast, or base, or balance. And these CACs will be good. Now, if people want to come and protest against me about that, go ahead. The proof is written on the stone. It is written on the fucking stone. And there is a reason why fucking female Saiyans are as popular as they are fucking now, because people notice that. They know that. That's why you start seeing more of them more frequently now. More people making builds out of it. More people are picking it up simply because it's a cheat code for combos, whether it's strike or Ki Blast. As long as they got a decent balance between both of them, it is going to perform magnificently in PvP, PvP, expert missions. It doesn't matter what they fucking throw it at it. They just know it's going to work well. As long as they have the right preset for it. The white Super Soul, the white Kukubane. And call me a female Saiyan lover if you want, But like I said, the truth is in the stone. It is written and proven in stone. I don't care what Burcol thinks. If you want to suck his dick that badly on this game for answers, tell him to go watch this video and try to make a response to me. I will even fight him with my fucking CACs. I will physically fight him with all 3 of my CACs, even though 2 of them are not 120. I don't give a damn. I know for a fact I will ragtail that bitch and I will beat his fucking ass into the goddamn ground if he ever thinks that my opinions, my experience is invalid because he's Burcol. I will prove it to y'all. I will physically fucking prove it to y'all and make him look like a goddamn clown. I will make him look like he is nothing but a pile of fucking shit. Which he is a pile of shit. All he does for nowadays is sit on his mumbling butt and record nothing but trash talkers. Because he likes meat writing that fucking content. I haven't seen him make any other content besides these clickbait titles and these fucking clickbait builds. You know, with his clickbait thumbnails and all that. And he sits there milking views. And the funniest part is he's ironically British. Myself, I am German. I mean, I got a little bit of North American blood in me, but I am German. I'm from Germany. But come on now. Where's the teacup at? Do you need to sip on it and get some more information, like actual factual information besides feeding the public some random ass horse shit that you've been feeding them? Like, really? And I'll be honest with y'all, if anyone has a problem with that, go take it up to my PvP section. We fight. All you just have to do is text me. I will even give y'all my fucking gamer tag right the fuck now. SwaggerTheHunter. That is my gamer tag. So if you have a problem with my video and my valid statements, shoot me a DM. We can fight. I will prove that my statement and my experience when it comes to playing this game is valid. I will prove it with my own hands and my own skill if I have to. But like I said, y'all, truth is written in fucking stone and it's sitting right in front of y'all. You don't need Burcol to find that. All you need to do to find it is play it yourself. Play it yourself. And I promise you, you will find the absolute true values of these CACs. And you will see why, literally, I only bothered with 3 of these fucking CACs.